Aha, I tricked you all. I didn't press record until just now. You should have heard them, everybody. They were so exuberant and excited to play Monster of the Week after I said, let's play Monster of the Week. But we can't hear that now because we're going straight into the game. Hey, you guys want to play Monster of the Week?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I used up all my energy on the false start there, so.
That's fair.
On the false starts. Previously, you guys were kind of forced together. Your previous mystery created unlikely compatriots out of you thrust you all into the same situation where you had to save the town of Nocturne. As it turns out, the beasts on the other side decided to knock back. Thankfully, you were able to keep the door shut and seal it shut so that hopefully they can't find a way back through. But only time will tell that. So, I'm going to start with Jacob. Jacob, all the dust is kind of settled. It's like 3 days after the major event. It's been obviously the talk of the town, the scuttlebutt around town. But, the truth is that you're hearing the wrong story. You aren't hearing the story that, or at least you aren't hearing the true story. The Miskatonic novices are all getting claps on their back. Congratulations. Good job. Attaboys. And you said, I believe at the end of last session, that you were typing up something to your editor. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but would you have exposed what really happened, or what kind of story do you think Jacob would what yarn would he try to tell?
He would try to tell it as though it wasn't him part of it.
Okay.
But he was interviewing somebody who was there.
And so that sorry, go ahead.
No, because he'd be in the video, so yeah, he would be telling the story of what actually happened.
Interesting. I don't think the town would react particularly positive to that, or at least a town so heavily entwined with the Miskatonic Institute and all that. I think your alternative views would go pretty unheard. Do you think? Or
yeah, probably.
Do you have an underground following here at Nocturne?
There probably is on the fringes people that are following, kind of like the people that watch the National Enquirer and all that stuff.
I got you. So this is like a YouTube channel. Remind me, you said you had an editor though. I was confused on.
Yeah, it's more kind of. I think I first saw it as more of a vloggy type deal. He's got a little camera drone that he'll send out. And
I see. So this is like the paranormal version of Vice that you're sending in reports to and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it. Gritty like Vice. That was
there is funding though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
get
what
paid.
matters.
We get paid and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I just let my editor send me the checks.
Yeah.
But yes, that's why the way I took it is because I have the relaxed producer.
No, that's perfectly fine with me. No, it makes sense to me that you do field reporting. You're a field journalist, and you do field reporting for the paranormal version of Vice, whatever that happens to be. You can come up with a name. You get an anonymous letter, kind of like last time. Or actually, not an anonymous. I don't know why I said anonymous. You get a letter slipped under your door from a woman named Abigail Hawthorne. You recognize this name. It's one of the old family names in Nocturne, Jacob. And she's complaining that Miss Catonic ignored her pleas for help. She references your story on Paranormal Vice. Realizes that you might not feel the same about Miss Catonic, or you might feel the same about Miss Catonic as she does. In other words, not liking them. And so she sends this letter asking for your help. She is being terrorized by a poltergeist in her home.
Okay.
Miss Catonic refused service because they didn't really... they try to stay away from the Hawthorne family for personal and old town politics reasons.
Okay. I'm just looking at. Yeah, see, my investigative mystery stuff needs me to actually go see them, so I will give. I'm assuming Jane's probably with me or on his way to meet up because we've been working together for a little bit.
I
And I'll
live
give-
with you.
Yeah, I thought you
Okay,
guys
that
lived
works
together.
even
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
I couldn't remember the arrangement.
Yeah.
And I will give. I want to say Anne. Grace, what's your
Lila.
Lila. I've been playing too much Diablo.
Not Lilith, no.
Yeah. Why it came to my head, I'm like, that's not right. I will give Lila a call and see if she wants to join us and give her the lowdown of the note.
Yeah, did you interview Lila? Are there any quotes in your reporting that we should suss out for your videos? Like what?
This time, no, but in the future, if I'm assuming we work together, then yeah, he'll probably note and quote her as long as she's okay with it. Otherwise, no.
Otherwise, no.
Like he would run it all by the group before even giving it to the editor.
Perfect.
And what did it say again? Did it say anything against the Miskatonic?
Yeah, she didn't. She doesn't like the Miskatonic.
They blew her off when she asked for help, and they have old blood.
No, sorry,
basically.
I meant his paper, his article.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it would have. Well, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been mean or anything towards it. It would have just laid the facts out.
Okay, then she would have probably tried to push really hard for saying that. I mean, technically, they're being honest, though, because I was trained by it and I did the main sealing part. So really, in a lot of ways, they did do it.
He probably would note that you did and that you are part of the organization then. But the group that's claiming it, he would.
You're a graduate, but you aren't necessarily directly affiliated, right? Like you're a Harvard alum, but you aren't necessarily.
I mean, no, but she has aspirations.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. But no, the note would have said that she was being terrorized by a poltergeist recently, ever since the incident.
And she's a Hawthorne?
Yes. Abigail Hawthorne. Have I already used that last name before?
No. I just wanted to
Okay.
make sure because you said something about the Hawthorne, them not liking the Hawthorns. Anyway, yes, I would come over. Is the point?
All right. So yeah, let's meet up, and then I'll head over.
Okay.
And talk, or meet up with Abigail.
Absolutely. You all could meet up at Miss Hawthorne's. I'm going to just put it on the map. I'm going to put it, drag you guys all the way over, your little demon goat. Let's put Miss Hawthorne right here. That looks like a nice plot of land that you would use for homesteading a new creepy place to live.
Oh, let me look. I didn't have Discord up.
Oh.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, it was
I
the
left.
map. Now it's black.
Now
Okay.
it's black.
Oh,
I did
no.
change things. I
me know when you're
did kind of slapdash lazy map for this one. Because I kind of lost track of time today.
How fucking dare you? You put in your all. Or else.
Put in your all.
Right? Jeez. I mean, I showed up early for this.
Right?
Tell
Did
me.
nothing.
Showed up early for this. Why do your tokens not have vision? God.
Oh, it's
Vision
because I
enabled.
shoved pencils in my eyes.
Don't do that. Or
The
tip.
salt
Not
from the last game.
Oh no.
Too much salt from the last game.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I healed up though, right? Yay.
Yeah.
I also
There.
just
I really
picked
didn't
up,
need. I'm just using the fog of war to kind of section off parts of this house, the floors specifically, because obviously you would use them anyway.
and this is like the Hawthorne Mansion or something.
Yep.
Okay.
You have vision is 30 feet. And you have vision, and it is 30 feet. There you go. I didn't want to bother with the walls and stuff like that.
Okay.
I just wanted
did she
to
come to the
section it
door?
off by floor. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll knock on the door.
I'm bad at Foley. The door creaks open just a crack, and this frail-looking older woman peeks out around the edge, kind of
Abigail?
staring up at you. Oh, you look just like the video.
This isn't the one
That
we
was-
hit with the car, right?
Right. Right.
Make sure.
She opens the door a bit more, and you see that she's in a body brace. Someone hit me with a car a couple days ago during all the commotion. Hit and run. Can you imagine?
I can't. That's crazy.
Thank you for reminding me, because this is a great tie back.
I will ask her if she wants to come out here and talk on the. I'm assuming that there's like a porch.
Yeah, that could be a nice porch. You've been around upstate New York probably and seen these old Victorian homes with their decaying porches. Yeah, absolutely. She's got one of those Victorian decaying porch that you can
Sweet.
she hobbles out in her body brace kind of thing.
Oh, she really is in a body brace?
Yeah, I just wanted to really
Okay.
turn the screws.
Nice. Nice. So I will ask about the
Disturbances.
the disturbances. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm traumatized from the hit and run and no. Yeah, I'll ask about the disturbances. And
I came home 2 days ago from the hospital after the incident, and she gestures towards her broken body, and things were just different. I mean, everything was different. The town was different after the other day, but something was different in the house. And the other day, I woke up, and I swear my blankets were strangling me. I thought I was just having a nightmare, but last night, before I sent you the message this morning, I woke up in the middle of the night, cold sweat, and I could see shadows moving in the room, and it gave me a terrible fright. And then moments later, I swear I saw, and I had to dodge it. There was a glint in the side, and it threw something at me. And she takes out this broken pen and shows it at you, and then shows this scar on her forehead. I couldn't even wash all the ink off. It may have given me a tattoo or something. I hope I don't go to hell for that.
So this just started happening since you got home from the hospital.
Yeah, after the incident. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me step away for a second from you, Jacob, just for a second. What's Jane doing in the background?
Lurking. Is the sun out?
I'm sure. I'm gonna say it's early afternoon.
Okay, then he's lurking in like a big hood, covered. His face is covered over.
Oh, right, because you've got that
Yep.
condition, alopecia.
Yeah, I also have
Sensitive skin.
the mechanical weakness to sunlight.
I know. I'm trying to give you a cover up for the players.
Oh well, that's alopecia. Yeah, my skin is sensitive. It is. It actually is. No, I'm just looking around.
Okay.
Trying to see if there's something weird going on. Anything showing up anywhere.
Well,
in the house,
I mean,
outside the
you're
house.
familiar with this gig now. Are you running instruments? Are you doing looking for electromagnetics, EMF?
No, this is purely ocular pat down.
Ocular pat down. Okay.
And house. Yeah.
Okay.
Just if there's some like little kids next door looking at us, laughing, or a demon on the roof. I don't know.
Are
Stuff
you
like
walking around the house, or are you?
No, I'm still standing on the porch. I'm just slowly looking, scanning.
Okay. And then you in the background, Lila. What are you assuming you showed up as well? Are you standing there just listening to the conversation, or?
Is Jacob taking notes?
Yeah.
Okay, then I am actually going to start walking around the house looking for clues. for anything that looks like, I don't know, ominous or, I don't know, out of place.
I mean, are you trying to investigate a mystery, or are you just doing the ocular pat down thing? You're just kind of ho-humming, waiting for Jacob to finish the interview type thing, or?
Okay, so if you're asking if I'm trying to do a role, I, as a player, am of course not trying to do a role. I am merely explaining what I am doing. And what I am doing is walking around the house and trying to look for anything that looks out of place, because for all I know, there could be something stuck to her house that's causing it to become, I don't know, discontented.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't know if that counts as investigating or not.
If you're just pacing around the house, it doesn't directly relate, but it is a large estate and an older home, a much older home from when, like, the original homesteading of this area.
Oh, I was picturing like a Victorian house like the ones we see around here. Okay, so it's like sprawling? Is
Not
there
quite.
a main building I can stomp around?
No, you have it right, but it's on its own, like, big property kind of estate.
Okay.
Is what I'm trying
Well,
to say.
I don't know how long
Like
they're going to talk. If they keep talking a long time, I'll wander further out and look at like trees and stuff, but for now I'm just walking around the main building.
Okay. Well, as you take it in, you do notice it is a sprawling estate. They definitely have several acres of property here.
Is it in good repair? No broken windows? No broken stairs?
Yeah, it is in relatively good repair. Yes. The front porch, it looks like an elderly couple is trying to maintain it the best they can, or an elderly person is trying to maintain it the best they can. It is not falling apart, but it could certainly probably use some work. The property itself looks like the grass is a little overgrown, and off in the distance, kind of tucked away near some heavy foliage, you see what looks to be a family plot, or like a little family graveyard.
Oh, I'll wander over to that.
Okay. Jacob, Abigail will, continue to tell you the tale of the pen that attacked her in the head. And then she will go on about her aching bones.
So I do have my drone out, so I am recording the interview.
Okay.
And it kind of just follows me and kind of center on me. And but I would like to do an investigative mystery, because I've got I can talk to witnesses, interview locals, or anything requiring interpersonal skills.
Okay.
So I can use my charm to do it
Okay.
instead of sharp.
Sounds good to me.
So want to hit this. Oh, thank you. I might actually be able to roll tonight. Too bad I don't have that advanced. So I get 2 holds.
Okay. Oh, am I paused? Is that the problem?
I'm gonna go with what is being concealed here. My first one.
Jacob, as you listen to Abigail kind of meander on, you walk into the home and do your own kind of ocular pat down, look at what's going on, and as you look towards one of the walls, you notice a nice collection of family portraits, and to the side there's this mantle, and you can see a picture of what looks like a much younger, less broken Abigail and her husband there. You recognize the face pretty much immediately as Ezekiel Hawthorne, a kind of local legend of Nocturne here during the original founding. He disappeared or rather, sorry, not disappeared. He died under some strange circumstances during the early years of Nocturne. She would walk up to you and take the picture as you looked at it and kind of, oh, Ezekiel, it's been so many years. So many years.
Okay, I will take a photo of that.
Okay.
Like a picture of the photo.
Okay.
With my I have an SLR, so I'll just take it with that.
I need to delete stuff to make space to the window.
So many megapixels.
And yeah, all the megapixels.
Yeah, still there.
So I'm gonna use that. Take a picture.
Still there.
Do I see anything suspicious, like paranormal wise?
Well, I
As
mean,
I'm
what
looking
does
around.
paranormal suspicious look like to you? I mean, I guess I'm not, for me personally, I'm not sure I know what paranormal suspicious looks like.
Do I see that a shadow move that there's really wasn't anything that could have made that shadow? Like out of the corner of your eye, you see a shadow, and you look, and there's nothing there. Cold breeze, like just a random cold spot in a room that there's no draft.
Yeah, actually, right when she
Hair
like
standing up your neck.
takes up the picture and picks it up, you do feel an eerie breeze come into the room, which is very odd because all the windows are closed, and you do feel a little bit of, you know, that electricity in the air, like a little bit of a tingle, like you get that, you know, that shot, that tingle up your spine, and then this breeze happens.
Okay. All right. I will note that.
Do you ask her anything about her husband? I'm not trying to lead you.
I
I'm
will.
just trying
Yeah.
to...
Yeah, I will ask about how he died. 'Cause like I'm assuming I know like kind of like the telegraph
the legend.
style, like yeah, like that's changed over the years, kind of thing.
I suppose you heard the story that he drowned in a tragic accident. And she kind of gives you this
Yeah.
odd smirk. That's what the town would like you to think.
What happened?
They killed him. The other families. They came together. And they murdered my Ezekiel.
Why?
They covered it up. Oh, they had their reasons. She's being a bit cagey in that regard as to the why. You know how the old Miskatonic family can be.
Yeah.
In their ways. She tries to make air quotes, but it just hurts. It got my wrist.
I can tell it hurts so much. Okay. I'm gonna ask her, was there anything special about the pen to her? Maybe to her husband?
She kind of gets this glint in her eye, Jacob. And she kind of turns it. I hadn't even looked. This is our 5th year anniversary gift. Seems to be a gift that she had given him on their 5th anniversary.
I'll ask her if I can see it for a second.
Sure.
Is it made of wood?
Let's go with sure.
What is
well,
it
the
made
5th
of?
anniversary is wood.
Oh,
That's right, it is wood. You've been watching Gone Girl. By the way, great movie, and ladies be crazy. Me humans be crazy, let's be honest. Anyway,
right.
I want to say yes, it's wood. Look, it's wood. 5th anniversary is wood, you know. Sunny.
Am I able to trying to see if there's anything concealed in it, like if it's a fountain pen and if you take it apart, there's a note kind of twisted up in the barrel of the pen.
I mean, honestly, no for me, but I like that idea, and I'll have to try and use that in the future. It just seems like an old pen that was a gift. 5th year anniversary wooden pen.
Makes me think that it's him. But why would he? Were you? I mean, you weren't involved in killing him, were you?
Hey, excuse me, sir. I invited you into my home, and you accuse me of murdering my own husband?
Just
40
curious.
years ago?
Yeah, statute of limitations is up. You're good.
Sir, please.
The reason I'm asking is the ghost threw a pen at you that happened to be the pen that your husband gave you on your 5th anniversary.
My husband would
He's
never
trying to
harm me.
choke
What are
you.
you? She gets extremely defensive.
I'm trying to.
Am I going to have to ask you to leave, sir?
You're free to do that. I'm not saying you did. I'm just asking questions.
Well, I
trying
don't like
to
the
get
tone
whole
of your
story.
questions.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I'm very emotional about these things. It's been many years, but never, sir.
All right. Now that's taken care of. So what's my other question?
You could put it in your pocket.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. So we can ask something a little more focused.
Lila, I'm gonna have you walk back up to the house and interrupt this little soiree between Jacob and Abigail.
Oh, okay.
If that's okay, unless you have, or are you doing something out in the graveyard?
I mean, I was just gonna. No, I can come back.
That's okay. If you had some motive or something you wanted to do out there.
I mean, I was just gonna see if I could do. I don't know what I was gonna do yet. I was gonna wait until you called on me and come up with something.
I'm sorry. Okay, you're out in the graveyard, and
oh shit!
it's tall grass and unkept. The headstones are difficult to read, and some of them are very old. It seems like the Hawthorns have been working this land for many years. This plot has been in the family for a long time. Perhaps not the house, but definitely the family has been working this piece of land for some time. You see at least 4 generations of Hawthorns in family entombed in the ground here.
All right. Can I find him, the Mr. Hawthorne?
You're trying to find who?
Her husband, her dead husband's grave.
Well, I guess my question is, do you know about Ezekiel?
Well, I mean, I was part of the Miskatonic Society, so if anything, I'm curious as fuck.
Okay. You can. I mean, it's definitely there. It's one of the newer ones, if you can imagine that. It is definitely the least. What's the word I'm looking for? Moss encrusted headstone with heavy.
I bet it's got recent flowers and stuff.
You bet it does?
Mm-hmm. Does it? That's her guess because she thinks that his wife loves him and it's right there, so.
Sure.
Does it
And
not?
not super fresh, but clearly someone has been placing flowers here, maybe once every few weeks, month, if they get around to it. There are some dead flowers here laid at the headstone.
Okay. Well, she's gonna make way too much of that in her own mind. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go over to the headstone then and feel it, like touch it and see and also feel it in more of the magical sense of trying to reach out and see if spirit that used to live in there has been disturbed.
Give me a... What do you think that is? Give me a what do you think that is?
I think investigate, but I'm not really sure, honestly.
You're kind of magically investigating the mystery, right? Is that what we're doing? You're kind of using magic? Am I wrong?
Yes. Sorry, I said it. It didn't. Yes.
Perfect.
So what should I?
Just go ahead and investigate a mystery. I just flavor it as you kind of... Okay, Jane. Lila, as you try to like magically penetrate the ground and kind of resonate with the spirit that should be laid to rest here at the gravesite, you quickly realize that it's just dirt. There's no body here.
There's no body here. Oh golly.
And in that kind of moment, Abigail kind of peers through the window and sees you poking around the graveyard and looks at Jacob. I'm going to have to ask you and your friends to leave now.
She would specifically see me with like my hand on the top of his grave, head bent, definitely doing some.
I'll look at her, not realizing what she just saw, or if I do see it, then playing it off as I didn't. What's the matter? I mean, I thought we were talking about this. We wanted to try to take care of this problem for you.
Yes, I wanted you to take care of a problem for me, not accuse me of murdering my own husband and going and playing in his grave, as she points out the window towards the woman in at the
He'll look out there and
at
be
the
like,
edge of her property.
I didn't. No. She gets nosy. She kind of just wanders.
Manipulate.
Trying to the train a new assistant and everything, like it's not going great.
Oh, this is part of your investigation.
Yeah, we got to figure out where this is coming from because it's new. So we're trying to figure out where the source of the spirit is, so that we can take it out and
that makes sense
and get it out of here.
You successfully stay indoors. She lets you continue to wander around the home, poke around.
I'm snapping pictures. I ask her where, if I could see her bedroom. Not I just trying to. I want to see where you woke up with the sheets choking you.
Mhm.
I'd like to take some pictures and see if I can pick up any faint residues or anything like that. Would that be possible?
Sure.
And he's snapping pictures left and right, changing out rolls as they fill up.
What? All right. Our bedroom's on the 3rd floor. And she would slowly walk you to this spiral staircase.
As we're going, I'll ask if he had any special places that he worked on, like projects. Not sure what he was passionate about, but did he have any anywhere that he may have spent a lot of his time when he was home at?
Ezekiel would spend most of his times at the top of the tower in the study. And as she says this, she kind of peers upwards, up the spiral staircase, all the way up, all the way at the top. His old study.
Would it be possible to see that as well?
Oh, I suppose.
I'd love to get some
Absolutely.
pictures, because especially if we can figure out what's going on, this might be able to do a story on him
Charming
too.
Bobby. Schmooze. We're gonna do a story on you, schmoozing her. No, I love it. Oh, she seems a little flattered, and looks at her body brace. I'm in no condition, and she looks all bashful and charmed. Okay.
We'll get a picture, maybe a picture of the two of you, the one that was downstairs. Maybe we'll use that one for you.
Perfect. Well, you're having this schmooze fest. What's so happening outside with Lila, who realizes that the gravestone or the grave's empty?
Has it always been empty? Can I tell?
It seems that yes.
Okay. Then I'm coming back.
Okay. You would probably find the at least the bottom floor. Poor Abigail, broken Abigail, looking very tired as she's like 4 or 5 steps up this spiraling staircase, while Jacob is a full floor up, heading towards
They
the
see
3rd
me?
floor.
Did she see me?
Let's go with no. She's
All
far
right.
too concentrated on trying to make it up those stairs at the moment.
All right, I'm gonna take off somewhere else on this floor.
Okay, he's gonna snoop behind.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow her.
The best snoop of them all, the 8-foot man in a trench coat.
I'm only 6.5 feet tall right now.
Oh, my bad. Totally less conspicuous.
Yeah, totally. Just as wide though, probably wider, but fairly quiet.
Well, once we get away, and I'm sure she's out of earshot, I'm gonna whisper to Jane that there's no body in there. There's never been a body in there. Something really fucky is going on.
Was that the only grave out there? This is Doug, not Jane.
No, there were others. He
Like
said.
I could see other gravestones, right?
Generations of Hawthorns are supposedly laid to rest there.
No. Then I'll be like, were the other ones empty?
Fuck. Oh no.
When you get a moment, we could check. I just assume she knows that she figured out how to, like, she just did it. So I'm not questioning how she knows that there's no, like, there's no casket or anything, right?
No, In fact, it's just Earth, and that's a good question.
Just so it's like undisturbed earth with headstones put on top of it. And
with a
grave
headstone,
markers.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming the rest. Well, I guess the rest might have them too. I don't know. I'll just gesture to Jane to continue on with her skulking. I'm not sure where she's headed.
Somewhere that they aren't. I don't know what's on this floor.
This is the main floor. You walk into what looks like a large, welcoming foyer. Off to the side. I mean, do you have the? Why are you not on the? Why are you not on? Oh, there you are. You can come inside. I mean, you. I
You
didn't.
unpause. Okay. Yay. Sorry, I didn't.
My
notice
bad.
It got unpause.
This is a large foyer. Where was it? Oh, I gotta unclick you guys so I can see the rest of the map. There's a staircase that leads. There's a private entrance to the the spiral staircase. There's also stairs that lead up between the various floors. But there's also the spiral staircase, which exits out into certain floors, but not all in the same way.
Well, first things first, is there a window out to the graveyard? Because I feel like I can tell from here if there are bodies, binary yes, no at all in the place. I just needed to touch the gravestone to know.
Yeah, these are like little windows.
I thought so. So then...
Yeah, yeah.
So then I want to do that.
How do you reconnoiter how do you reckon that you can ascertain that from this distance?
Because it would be more of them, so it would be louder and more obvious. Rather than trying to feel for a specific person in a specific place.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Area.
Yeah. I mean, you do get the impression that there are definitely bodies there. You can't get an exact count. Like, you don't know if it's a 1-for-1 headstone to corpse ratio. There certainly isn't right now. But there do seem to be several actual remains there.
Okay. Graveyard's real. It's just he's not in it.
I'm gonna look up towards the top of like just up at the ceiling. Maybe she keeps him up there.
Maybe.
Jacob's up there.
Yeah.
Jacob, I'm gonna drag you to the 3rd floor, through the walls, upstairs.
The ghost has me.
Is there anything you're doing in particular, Jane, as you mosey around the foyer, and or Lila as you mosey around? You would come into this back area. It looks like there's another stairwell, and there's a kitchen here. Back here, a large, old-style kitchen with lots of space, extra space. Like there used to be a giant cast iron stove here that no longer exists, and a large hearth here that is no longer used for that purpose. Like cooking, rather. And
does it look like she's the only one who lives here?
Yes.
Like it's just okay. Since you mentioned it, Michael, earlier, I am going to wander over to our equipment and pick up like a PKE meter.
Okay.
Or an EM meter. And just turn it on and see if it picks up, ghost activity like it does on TV, and not how it would just go off when it's near an outlet or something.
The microwave.
Yeah.
I suppose you're trained in its use, yeah?
Or I've just picked it up from Jacob, or he's shown me enough to...
Where do you go first?
Well, right where I was, just to stand there.
Just stand there, like in the middle of this kitchen area?
Yeah.
Cool. How's that work?
You push the buttons, and then it beeps, and the numbers go up and down,
I'm gonna watch.
and you wave it around.
Jane, as you begin to wave it around, it starts to go a little bit crazy, like more than you've ever seen it actually go in Jacob's hand. And all of a sudden, knives that are in their butcher block begin to fly in your direction. Act under pressure to dodge them.
I'm going to step in front of Lila.
Okay.
I'm not dodging anything as long as I can step in front of her. So,
Lila, in this moment, you see Jane step in front of you, and 3 knives just enter him, puncture through his trench coat, and just hang there in his body. And I think, given your monstrous nature, Jane, even though they don't know that, you just kind of shrug it off like, that's not good.
yeah. If they do 2 or more damage, then I would do my harm roll. But if they just do 1, then it doesn't work. It doesn't happen. They're just stuck in me.
Yeah, just does the 1 damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Are there any more knives flying out?
Not immediately, no.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn around to Lila and said, "Could you please take those out?"
Oh, aren't you supposed to not do that? Because then all the blood comes out?
It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. It is
Sure.
fine.
Did the meter go back down? Did the meter go back down after the knives flew?
Yes.
Okay.
She'll help you while cringing the whole time.
I'll turn back to her and be like, maybe put them in a drawer so they can't fly around.
Do you have normal red blood? Do you bleed your own blood? How do you bleed?
I bleed my
You
own
bleed
blood.
your own blood?
I must. I think.
Is it normal?
Yeah,
red blood?
I bleed red blood because it would have been too weird if I didn't getting hurt as a kid so much. It just didn't seem to bother me necessarily too much. Most people thought I had like a nerve disorder, or that you can't feel pain disorder thing.
Just had like some kind of muted
But I
response
feel
to
it.
pain.
Yeah, I feel it. It just doesn't bother me. And if it doesn't really hurt me, then sometimes if it does hurt me, then I just heal it up anyway.
There you go.
I don't know how any of this works.
So you casually remove these knives from...
Oh, I cringingly and with
Sorry,
great
cringingly.
horror.
I just see a lot like...
Are you sure
What
you're
the
okay?
fuck? What the fuck? And she pulls each one, like slowly pulls one out. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. I give her a big thumbs up and a smile.
She's still gonna hug you after. You sure you're okay? Did it all
I'm
like
fine.
close up as she did it? Like Highlander style?
Yeah, how much
Probably,
your healing you
yeah.
have? Yeah, you have like monsters. Yeah.
Yeah, for the real light stuff, it's instant because it doesn't hurt me at all. For the bigger stuff, then it would actually hurt me and then heal pretty quickly. So I guess it's just a healing thing.
Okay. So yeah, the EM meter would have gone off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
And the knives would have, like I said, penetrated you, Shane. How do you react to this, Lila?
Well, he seems okay. He seems to not be lying. He healed up. I put away those knives. That's right. I'm gonna put them under the sink in a cabinet. Whole block.
We're just gonna put those away.
Was a good suggestion. Should we go upstairs? Find Jacob?
Do you see a ghost in here?
No, but I still think that it's definitely, in the walls or something. It's here.
Oh,
I
it
want to
is
make sure
here.
he's okay.
Jacob, like as Lila mentions this, you hear this kind of choking, yelling sound. Jacob, the drapes have started to try to choke you.
He's gonna snap a bunch of pictures as this is happening, like trying to
Do a
get a
selfie?
picture. Like, yeah, basically
A perfect why
trying
were
to
they
see if he
filming
can
moment.
see anything get anything on the film. And then he is going to fight off the curtain.
That's a sentence you want to use
Uh,
every day. He's gonna fight the curtains.
If he needs to, he's gonna grab a knife, but he's gonna try to just pull
Just
him
rip
away
him?
from his. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and kick some ass against the drapes.
Okay.
As you struggle against the drapes for a moment and then rip the whole like curtain rod and a bunch of old plaster and stuff out of the wall, and it comes crumbling down around you. Abigail finally makes it to the third floor, just to witness you tear apart her bedroom. Just in time to witness you tear apart her bedroom. This is a very unorthodox investigation, sir.
They just attacked me.
Oh,
Like, do I have marks on my neck or anything?
yeah, you would probably have some like rub burn on your neck for sure.
Like, I'll show her.
And she'll show her. She shows you her neck and her scars from the just like the sheets.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to destroy these. And once we get this figured out, we'll come back and we'll fix them for you. So I got some pictures in here. Yeah, it's moved on from here. I didn't see anything visually, right?
No, you were like poking around, and then you like tried to look out a window just to check out the view from the bedroom, and the drapes just all of a sudden started to try and strangle you.
Okay. Can I see the study?
Sure. It's all the way up at the top.
Do we hear some of this?
Oh, sure.
Oh, we
You
probably
definitely
should go
would have
up
heard
there,
the
Lila.
struggle as he stumbled to the ground, tussling and tossing with the drapes for sure.
But it was after our thing, right? We'd bolt, right? I would.
Yeah.
So I guess before I go to the study, I'll hear them coming up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. And you guys would pass by the third floor with the bedroom. And
I'm checking the meter as I go by.
Oh, it goes. It kind of reaches kind of close up into the yellow zone when you get to the bedroom.
Oh, good. You got the meter. Anything on it?
It spiked when a number of knives flew at me, and the bedroom, it went up to yellow.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right.
assume that reading that went into the yellow was enough to say something's going on, but nothing.
Yeah. Something.
Crazy.
Something. It's probably like an after effect. Maybe the
Mhm.
Oh,
ghost
yeah,
is still
100%.
here.
That might be a focal point or something.
Right. Let's go up to the study and see if how that reading is.
Hmm. I'll wait for everybody to go and then go last.
My apologies. I forgot how to drink water.
Ooh. Are you alive?
Working on it.
Okay.
Okay. One day I'll learn. 41 years, 42 years. How old am I? How old am I? I don't even know anymore. Don't even know anymore. You guys all come up to this cramped study. I gotta find you all.
You gotta bring us.
Gotta drag y'all. It's gonna take forever. I don't know why it doesn't just do instant to drop.
So Jane was going last, so I will try and get Jacob himself to share the whole thing about how his grave is empty, very quietly, without her hearing, hopefully.
Like, and he'll be like, just his. Okay.
Just walking around on the roof, Jane.
Yeah. Yep.
All
Jane
right.
can see farther than I can, so I didn't know what the room.
I'll let her know what I found out about how the families in town killed her husband, according to her, but she wouldn't say why.
They did not.
Like, the fact that his body's not in there kind of makes me think something was going on.
Here's the weird house.
But we should also go back and come back and see if all of the graves actually have a body in them. Try and see is there a pattern, or is this the only one? Two.
Okay, but I'm not like a grave divining rod, okay?
It's an ability that you have that is helpful right now. If I could do it, I would. I don't know how. I don't get any of that magic stuff.
Dowsing rod for corpses.
Is she near us?
She probably would not make the trip. Yeah, she probably would not make the trip upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Jacob and go, is she really, really old?
I think.
Like really old.
Yeah, she's really, really old.
You're thinking,
I want to say like 80s.
You're thinking she's actually.
How is really, really old to you, Jane?
Well, I think Bobby's figuring it out.
Yeah.
I might have missed something earlier on, but I got the sense that I'm getting the sense that this person died a long time ago.
Correct.
Like more than the normal age of a human.
How do you mean?
Well, like.
Are you trying to imply Abigail's like 140 years old type of thing,
or like 300 years old?
300. I see.
Did I might have misheard your description in the beginning for like her husband getting killed and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I got the sense that like they're like hundreds of years old. Am I way off on that? Did I hear that wrong?
The family's been here for hundreds of years.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there anything in what you said that indicated Abigail and her husband were Abnormally old, supernaturally old.
I mean, I may have said something, but I don't think I said that they were unnaturally old.
Okay, I don't know if I misheard it, misunderstood what I heard or not. That's why it seems like.
I'm trying to choose my language carefully.
Okay. I'm trying to ask the question carefully, but that's what I'm asking Jacob. If you know, do you think she's older than old?
It's possible.
What was the death? Lila. When did the husband die, and when was he born?
I mean, it was before I was born, but I'm young.
I know, but did you see the dates on the stone?
Oh shit! Right. I was thinking what she might have heard. Yeah, it was on the stone.
They weren't weirdly old or anything, were they?
Trying to find some dates that make sense, like
he was born in the 20s.
Yeah,
1920s, not 1820s.
Right, but I want him a little old. I want her to be in like her 80s or something like that. Real old crotchety lady.
So she was born in the 30s.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
I don't mean to disrail anything if I'm missing.
You're not. No, you're not.
40s
or something. Yeah, I forget that people. Yeah, my grandfather was born in the 20s, and I guess he would be like 105 now.
Yeah, my grandmother would be 103. So.
Yeah.
Jesus, you and your
That's 100 years ago.
grandparents. My grandparents were born in the teens.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
your parents are old.
My dad was born in the 40s.
How old were your grandparents when your dad was born? You said.
My grandmother died in 96. And my grandfather died in 2003.
Wow.
Huh. That's impressive.
My family's old. Yeah. My parents had a set of kids and then another set of kids like 2 decades later.
Oh, those. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Where your older siblings.
And even then, you're still younger by like several years, right? 9 or 10 years. I mean.
16 years between me and the eldest. I'm the youngest.
Wow.
And they wanted nothing to do with us because people thought that I was my sister's kid and that it was all just a ruse. It was very weird.
Oh, that is
but
weird.
She wanted nothing to do with me.
Dude, the fucking gossip, town gossip, fucking awful, man. What happens in small towns.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you can tell by their brow structure. Ugh. I know what they're doing.
It's terrible.
People are terrible.
It's funny, though.
It is. Speaking of funny, terrible people, you all left Abigail down in the bedroom, right?
Yes.
Guess so.
You guys are upstairs. You're kibitzing. What are you talking about again? Remind me.
How old Abigail is?
How old? Yeah. Let's say she's like 80 years old.
Okay.
Got married young to Ezekiel, who was slightly older than her.
Mm-hmm.
And he died in 48.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna go back downstairs.
This doesn't help me come up with numbers, though. I know you're like, let's go to the gravestone.
No, I was gonna go to the wedding photo to prove that it was recent.
Fair enough. Anyway, despite my inability to do basic math on the fly, she is quite old. And you were trying to do what, Lila? Sorry. Check out the picture.
I'm gonna find their wedding photo. Yeah, just to show. Oh, see, this was just in 50.
Well, that would be downstairs on the mantle. Do you run down to get it?
Oh, what were we doing in this room? I forget which room we went.
I was
You're
coming up
already-
to the study.
You're all the way up in Ezekiel's study.
Did you need me?
No,
Okay, I'll go
I
down
was-
and find the
I was just.
You
Gonna
guys would find. By the way, I apologize. I never really described it. You would find Ezekiel's study absolutely trashed. Papers everywhere.
Oh, no.
Books have been thrown off the shelves. Clearly, this was like a cigar room type study. There's a overstuffed leather chair here. Walls that are just bookshelves. Cramped, but definitely cozy when
Does
it came to doing research. Go ahead.
Does it look like the mess is new or old?
New.
New. Okay.
It's when you guys start looking around and Lila heads downstairs. Lila, as you pass the bedroom floor, you would see Abigail in a strange contorted position that looks like it's fighting against her body brace. And she looks towards you with this sunken in face with a type of spryness that doesn't make any sense. And begins speaking in tongues at you.
Oh.
Hey, what was her husband's name?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, right? Ezekiel, Mr. Hawthorne, is that you? Hey, would you stop that? You gotta start.
Act under pressure as Abigail's oddly spry body attacks you. Lila.
I am disturbed.
It's like those kind of Exorcist broken back moments where they flip around and go crab mode.
Mm-hmm.
Walk across the floor at you, face upside down.
Mm-hmm.
I thought her body
Yummy.
brace was trying to squish her at first. This is way creepier.
Oh no, Lila. Lila, you go tumbling down the stairwell with this this possessed monstrosity actively strangling you. Jane, Jacob, you both hear this and feel this as it vibrates the stairwell under your feet as they tumble down, and you hear this wretched scream coming, and these strange tongued languages being gutturally, echoed up the stairwell as Lila struggles against them.
Well, I'll run down.
Lila, take 2 damage falling down the stairwell and getting attacked.
2.
Yeah, I'll go.
Does that
I'll
mean
follow.
that my jacket? I have an enchanted
I
jacket.
just got a new jacket. Is that what you're saying?
I said I have an enchanted jacket. Does
Oh.
anyone hit the jacket?
Oh, what is your enchanted jacket? My apologies.
It's armor, but I don't know if it applies.
I mean, if it's
Big
supposed
jacket,
to be
right?
some magical
It
protection
is a
thing, yeah, reduce the damage by 1.
Yeah, but I mean, it only does it if you actually hit the jacket.
Well, it kind of tried to
That's
tackle
why I
you,
didn't
so it
bring
would hit
up
the
with
jacket,
ankle
right?
and stuff.
It's trying to grapple you or something.
Hey, yeah, sure. There we go. I took 1 harm. That does make sense. Okay.
Okay.
Jacket is pretty. It's made of leather.
Let's start with Jacob. What do you, after you hear all this commotion under your feet, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
Jane is going down to help. I'm gonna snap some pictures real quick of the room up here.
Okay.
And then I will follow.
So just use your party icon as the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
And we'll tumble you guys all the way down.
Oh wow.
3 floors. Circular stairway.
It's actually 5 floors.
Iron?
You guys skipped one of the floors. There's a whole nother floor. 2 more
So that's what you
floors.
said. It doesn't open onto every floor, right?
Yeah. I want to see you guys kind of spill out a little from the front door. Okay. Sorry. Jacob, what do you do? My apologies.
I took a few pictures
Uh-huh.
around the room, and then I followed down the stairs.
Okay, you come rushing down the stairs. And Jane?
I was
think I went
Jane was
down-
ahead of me.
Yeah, I went down the stairs ahead of him.
Okay. Dooby dooby doo. So you guys kind of see Lila and I kind of envision you, Jacob, kind of at the top of the stairs above this landing, and Jane a little farther, and Lila laying at this door, and you all three kind of watch this crab, bodied, possessed abomination of Abigail go crawling into the high grass outside of the property.
I snapped
on the
some
property.
pictures
Okay.
of her like that,
I get up and chase her.
Okay.
and then I follow them.
Ooh. Yeah. If Lila's getting up to chase her, I'll follow Lila and chase her. I was going to check to see if she's okay, but she clearly is, so.
Yeah. I think this is a cool role. Like an act under pressure to try and grapple them and get them to the ground, or do you think that's more of a kick some ass?
I was gonna chase her with the intention of trying to throw magic at her for restraint purposes. Just wanted to get close enough. I guess I have a missile version. Ooh, I will just throw magic at her. Yeah.
Okay.
So I chase her a little ways and then throw magic. That's what I do.
Okay.
Where's my thing?
Eight?
Ah.
Is that a glitch?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
I don't have spell slinger open at the spooky.
Oh, I have. If you click combat magic, it has the. I copied it in there.
Oh, derp. Combat spell can combine any of the base spells. But then it's like regular use magic, right? Where there's the glitch thing?
No, I think it's
Oh yeah,
just a
yeah.
kick-
I can.
No, it's just a
Okay.
kick some ass roll. So it's more like an exchange of harm is the thing that would happen.
Makes sense.
So it's not like use magic.
Oh, fair enough. What does this restraint look like? Is it like the vines coming out of the ground, or?
Yeah, because it's all earthy. So basically, I'm throwing a blast of I like to picture it as just like a little dirt that I throw, but then it gets closer and it becomes a big mound and it smacks into them with a big blast and sort of encases them with mud so they're stuck.
Okay. So it like clumps them up.
Yeah, they get clumped.
Get clumped. This muddy clump of earth temporarily buries Abigail's broken body and loudly and you cause it to become restrained, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only one harm because I used I missiled it, so hopefully it won't hurt Abigail too much.
Mm-hmm.
I got her from a distance. Restrained her.
Well, I think part of the mixed success in this regard is not going to be you taking any harm, but rather the body, the abomination, the possessed body begins to kind of convulse and beat itself against the ground as you approach it. And kind of out of the tongues, you hear this horrible stop, and it kind of, this body goes limp under the mud, and you see this wispy, shadowy, like apparition spirit come seeping out of the mud and wisp off into the wind.
I'm gonna run over to Abigail.
Which direction did the wispy thing go? If it matters. It might not. I understand it might not matter. So.
Oh, it can totally matter. It seems like it heads. Let's see. Look at the town map. I didn't put a compass rose, but let's just say straight up is north. It headed southeast towards the church. I guess you guys aren't on that map, so it's not really helpful for me to ping it. But
church?
The church.
The First Presbyterian Church of Nocturne. I'm not sure. What do you mean, which church?
Did we encounter a church before and I'm forgetting?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so it's just the church. Okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking the library.
You were thinking the library. Is there a denomination you like that you'd like it to be, or
no? First Presbyterian is good old fashioned English. I'm Presbyterian, so
there you go.
I win.
Yeah, it seems to head southeast towards the First Presbyterian of Nocturne.
I'll just mark that and then run over to see.
Sadly,
Lila. She needs it. Uh-oh.
Lila, as you approach Abigail's body, you notice it is extremely limp, and kind of more to the point, the bone structure and her body look like underneath it doesn't have any real solidity, so to speak. Like the bones are disjointed under the skin, and it seems like her body has been absolutely destroyed inside. And as you approach and come to this realization, blood begins to trickle heavily out of Abigail's mouth. I guess that's less than a trickle. Begins to gush out of Abigail's mouth.
Fuck. We gotta call the society.
Okay.
Gotta report this to someone.
You mean Miskatonic?
I don't know. I don't know who the real authorities are, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Is what are they called? The Midnight Society? Is that what the other one is?
Midnight Covenant.
Midnight Covenant. Are they bad?
I don't think so. Embrace magic, which is chaotic, should be carefully reined.
Like, do they come off as evil though? Yeah.
I mean, it depends on your idea of evil,
Okay.
and I think that's the point ultimately.
Okay.
Yeah, they embrace the more chaotic side of the magic. They want to harness it and use it, not subdue it and pervert it. They want to, I don't know, they just want to kind of, they're a little fast and loose with magic, whereas Miskatonic are very uptight and organized.
It takes a lot of training to become one of us.
Yeah.
Jane will just agree because he doesn't really know. He grew up in a thing where if something goes wrong, you don't tell anybody. So you just leave. You just disappear and pretend it didn't happen. That's how everybody else dealt with it. So.
Well, she grew up with the people who disappeared people, so and she thinks of them as family.
The magic cops.
Magic
Yeah.
cops.
What does Jacob think?
Well, what does Jacob think?
I don't know. Like the Midnight Coven may be able to figure something out a little faster and let us know. Whereas if we call in Miskatonic, they're gonna just sweep it under the rug and we're out.
By that you mean follow process. I mean, you're the boss, though. If you think you could,
I mean, I guess that's the thing is he would go by what the procedure for this would typically be. But before he did call anybody in, he probably would go up and look through that study
And the bedroom.
and the bedroom.
do you want me to check the graveyard still?
I mean, it may not be a bad idea.
Okay.
Investigate a mystery, Jacob. As you go back up to the study, perhaps in a bit more of a somber mood.
So we'll fix it in post. You can use anything you could conceivably have recorded as evidence for investigating a mystery, allowing you to check previous interviews, attack sites,
Mhm.
and so on. That's from the comfort of the laptop. Okay. So
You
this is
brought your
just
laptop in your
afterthought.
truck, though.
That is true.
That's why it's portable.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we're here, so we could just go and look at the actual stuff right now for that stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to look back on your interview.
I can see it in a couple different ways. Is there... what's the word I'm looking for? Is there an advantage you get from this?
No,
Okay.
this is more of a, okay, we're not there anymore. I can go and get, I can get new information
I gotcha.
from stuff is kind of the way I'm taking it.
No, that does make sense. Like, oh, but I remember. It's kind of like like that move from Blades. Where you can, or not the move, like the point in Blades where you go back in time and remember that you prepared. Anyway, no, you can definitely head back up to the study again. Probably a little more somber mood than before, and as you kind of look out, you can see poor Abigail's broken body outside, body brace and all, crumpled in the ground. Probably see Lila sitting next to the body, as you rifle through the papers there. So yeah, go ahead and give me did you give me the investigative mystery? Go ahead and give me the investigative mystery. Okay. Awesome. You are able to collect up what looked to be a bunch of it looked like be like a really old journal of Ezekiel's that he had been keeping, and you believe you found most of the pages, but they're uncollated and unorganized, and also written in a difficult chicken scratch handwriting. So you are able to collect these over the course of about an hour and a half, but are unable to, you don't have time to just sit here and collate them and go through them, if that makes sense.
Yep. I'll take them.
Okay.
Take that with me. I have a hold from earlier.
Yes, sir.
Can I use it here? And what is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here?
Yeah. Is there anything hidden here that I haven't found?
No, I guess the only thing that would have really been concealed here was that journal
Okay.
that he had been keeping, that has been strewn around the room. I can't think of anything that, being concealed from this room.
Like a secret hiding spot or anything like that?
Doesn't seem to be, no. Like as you're padding around, looking under all the shelves and stuff, you can't seem to find any secret latches or books that pull and reveal some hidden compartment. You can't even find the guy's weed.
Okay. All right. Okay, I will head down to meet up with, I think Jane was in the bedroom.
Yep.
Oh, Jane, you were in the bedroom. What were you doing there?
Poking the button on the machine to see if it goes to a higher number or a different color. And any particular place in the room.
Oh, the machine. You're talking about the EM? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking?
I was thinking like the adjustable bed.
It's like, what are you
The
talking?
Craftmatic. the recliner that can go up into that standing position for old people.
No, and in fact, the reading you were getting before, like the semi-danger zone, that yellow area, it's dropped precipitously. It's like dead now. The EM is not registering any background, anything above basically blah 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 background radiation. Now,
Jacob, the ghost is gone.
Okay.
I'll show him the thing.
Okay.
All right, I had a feeling it might be, but good to verify.
Jacob's the most nonchalant human being. Whatever. I guess the ghost went away. We'll find it.
We should go to the southeast.
The southeast?
Yeah, follow it.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Can I check the graveyard? Is it, generally speaking, everybody there and accounted for?
Oh, the corpse to headstone ratio, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
All
I
right.
stay out there for a few minutes and cry while they're still inside because I just watched somebody die and it might have been a little bit my fault. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Is that weirder than being attacked by a demon-possessed woman in a body cast?
It bothers me more.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, guys.
All right.
So, want to call? Wait, were we still gonna do the right thing, or?
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
call somebody?
Okay, then I'm gonna call this.
There's been an
society on
incident at the
way.
Hawthorne Estate. Anonymous report.
Yeah.
Are we doing it anonymously?
I didn't intend to,
you
but
you don't. You can do what you want.
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't intend to stick around.
no, I was
waiting
just
for
gonna call
them.
them on the way while we
Yeah.
drive southeast.
Well, okay, that's fine.
I would like to go back to the house and develop the film and potentially go through this Ezekiel's journal.
We gotta chase the thing.
And I'll hold it. Yeah. No, we can. But that is something I would like to do as well at some point.
Okay.
It's not a very big town. If we
No.
chase it, we're either going to find it or not quickly.
You could split
I
up.
would imagine.
As previously mentioned, Jane, it's not a big town. I marked in green what I believe we determined was the bungalow of one Jacob Watson. Is this
We're
it? Oh, we're on the
still
wrong.
on. Yep.
We could move back to the town. Right here. Is this your bungalow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my haven.
This is
Yeah,
where I
Max has
put
the
the
bungalow.
church. And one of you, you could have said, oh, it looked like it was headed to southeast towards the church or whatever. I thought I
Jane
told
saw it.
somebody that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jane.
Yeah, Jane thought. So we'll go there.
Yep.
I'm gonna give my report and let the society know that they can reach me later if they have further questions.
Oh, so you don't report this anonymously?
Or I don't. No. I give all my info. Might have questions later. Follow up.
Fair enough. Sorry, Jane, what were you doing? And Jacob, you want to go back to your home, your haven, and check out what you found, right?
Yeah, but
And-
we can go after the ghost first.
I mean, it's okay. Absolutely.
I assume Jacob's driving.
Yeah.
I assume so too.
Then I'd just be sticking my arm out the window, holding up the meter. See if it detects anything as we drive in that general direction.
Good call.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll keep going. I don't. Which one is the church?
This one.
Is that okay?
I mean, the EM probably would be blinking a little bit. Yeah, doing the hot cold thing. You can't follow it like you can't follow it as a
Right.
crow flies.
Directly, yeah.
But you would, be able to ascertain that it does seem to be heading towards the Presbyterian Church. It's not here, but let's say that it's not on the map actual, but let's say this area right here is more graveyard. Cemetery? Which is the one? Grace, tell me, correct me, which is the one?
Cemetery.
Is
Cemetery.
attached.
There's a church.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really?
Large cemetery on this kind of hill. With the
Because all the small places filled with dead people around here that are not signed with churches are called cemeteries.
A lot of places get it wrong.
I'm not here to cast aspersions to graveyards,
No,
cemeteries,
You could also have
or
it backwards.
death pits.
well, when I write about these things for my work, I'm wondering if we all have it wrong. I wonder. Now I'm interested.
Okay, I Looked it up. The word cemetery, which is from the Greek for sleeping place, implies that the land is specifically designated as a burial ground.
Mhm.
And that originally applied to Roman catacombs, which is weird because it came from the Greek. Anyway, the term graveyard is used interchangeably with cemetery often, but a graveyard primarily refers to a burial ground within a churchyard. So I had it backwards.
It's still weird to call it a graveyard.
It's just a yard of graves. Isn't that a
Yeah.
dumb word?
Yeah.
That's not Greek at all.
No, you're right.
It should be Greek.
It would be cooler if it was.
Yeah. Well, term graveyard. Rabbit hole.
Anyway,
the spiral
there's
begins.
a cemetery over there. I think he said no church.
Is it attached to the church?
If
Or
it's
or
next
where
to it.
we
Right
were
where
at
the
was a
Presbyterian.
cemetery, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, that was a
Right.
family plot in the backyard because a large piece of
Yeah.
property.
Therefore, a cemetery.
Yeah.
Or a cemetery, I guess.
Family cemetery.
What we are going to
Why
in
did
the
I bring this up?
Presbyterian, however, is a graveyard.
What did you do, Michael?
What have I done?
We are all semantical people.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a bunch of dead people in the ground back at the oil property, and there's a bunch of dead people in the ground right over here next to the church. Okay?
I beeline for the dead people's yard.
I'll follow her. She seems
Yeah.
to know where she's going.
I'll follow and I'm keeping an eye out to see if I see them that
And if
that
the
same
sun's out,
mist.
if the sun's out, I still have my hood pulled forward.
It's getting into the afternoon, late afternoon, but it's still sunny out. Excuse me. As you make your way into the graveyard, Lila, you kind of find yourself looking all around. Everything at about wait, you can't see anything past waist level really because it's just headstones. And you're not really sure what you're looking for. What do you do exactly as you enter the graveyard?
Well, I'm gonna walk through it, running my hands over the graves and sending out my aura.
Oh, really? What does that do?
It opens me up, so if there is something here, I could probably be attacked, but also I am hoping that I can feel it.
Is this a roll or just a spell?
I don't know.
Is it use magic?
Is it just use magic?
Looking at another place or time? The place or time option?
I mean, I feel like I'm looking at here and now, but I don't know. I was just hoping that there'd be some way that she could kind of, like I said, send out her aura and feel things around her that are spirit-like. She might feel other things than this too, because it's a graveyard, right? So.
Well, I mean, give me a use magic. I mean, you have do one thing that is beyond human limitation.
Sure. Yeah, that falls under. I don't always know what things apply to what.
Ooh.
Okay, so I want to look cool. I want to look cool, and I'm going to use luck to look cool and do this really cool, like. I don't want that bad roll. I just want to do the thing that I've explained to death for the last few minutes and do it.
But you got a failure. As you do this, as you send out your message into the ground, you get back 3 replies that you didn't quite expect as these spirits come crawling out of the ground from their graves and attack. One of them attacks you, Lila. Jane, you see Lila run into the graveyard and cast a spell, and all of a sudden she becomes assaulted by 3 spirits. I gotta find some icons for these guys. I don't have like any monsters prepared for a map. We don't need a map.
And they're not like zombies, physical.
No, they're more like the apparitions you guys have been assaulted by before.
Pocket salt. The only thing Jane knows how to do against these things.
Fair enough.
Reach in, grab the pocket salt, run up, and throw it at them.
Okay.
Probably blinding Jane.
Go ahead and try and kick some ass with your pocket salt.
Okay. Is it where?
Pocket salt.
Ooh.
Holy crow. Literally don't get better than that, I don't think. Oh, no. Yeah, you could get one better than that.
Yeah, one better.
Yeah, you were immediately able to disable the one that was immediately attacking Lila, leaving 2 between you and her. I wouldn't give Lila a chance. Then I'm going to attack at least maybe 1. We'll see what happens. Then Jacob, who I think still back at the car.
Yeah, he hadn't taken off yet. He was looking around, like they kind of ran, and he was more getting like equipment and stuff. Oh shoot!
Oh, you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Have you leveled up? Angel wings.
1 away.
Yeah, angel wings.
Might just take that.
I'm so sorry, Jacob, but act under pressure as a lightning bolt streaks towards your car.
Uh-oh.
As you sit parked. You jump out of your car, watching it kind of explode and turn over on its top next to you. Jacob, I'm so sorry.
Aw.
That's okay. It's just like Supernatural. We'll be back next episode.
All right.
Exactly.
Wait, I just got to go back to the Haven and open the garage door, and there's
There's
one
right?
Yep, your other one.
We got 3 just in case it gets us.
I will say though, when Bobby and Brian and I started playing Monster of the Week, we did have a very crazy and convoluted car rotation thing going on.
Yeah.
And it was one of them was always we had to like write a mechanic into the game so that it would make sense that they could drive around because the cars kept getting messed up. That was okay. It was fun.
We
What did we call the van?
Yeah.
What was it called? Brian named it.
What?
That. Gosh,
I don't remember. I can't.
It was.
It was funny.
It's the term for cause. The cop term for when you have a reason to go investigate something that normally you couldn't. Probable cause. Yeah.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah. It was riding probable or driving probable cause.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Because it
That's
was
a
kind
great
of a panel van.
Yeah. Yeah.
Battle van, probable cause.
It was a probable cause.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that brings us to me, who attacks back at you, Lila. With my ghost monster. Giving you 2 damage as it tackles you and tries to hug you. You feel it try and drain the life out of you. Almost like you're turning into a husk. Jane, what do you do?
How far can I push the pocket sand?
Well, I would argue that with it grasping Lila right now, it makes it a little more difficult. Like, I want to say you could hurt her if you just instantly pocket sand her. But if you're trying to just go for the other one, absolutely.
No, I'm going for her.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have any other way of thinking about how to get rid of a ghost.
This is going to sound terrible, but I think you have to kick her out of it.
Kick her out of the ghost?
Right. Kind of like you would kick somebody off a power line.
Right.
Like a live power line, you got to kick her off the live power line that is the apparition trying to possess her.
Okay. How about I would like to push her out of the way and take her place. I don't know if this could be a no limits roll. Something weird.
Sure, sounds cool. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
You want to like push her out, take her place?
Yeah. I'm probably having like a big emotional rush, and the only thing I'm thinking is just like get her out of the way and and let it grab me instead. And I'll hold on to it.
Okay. I want to do this, but I want you to roll tough. I think you're pretty tough.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I roll weird for tough things, but I roll weird for kicking.
Oh, then you can roll weird for this. You are weird.
Okay. All right, I'll roll weird.
Perfect. I was looking for a mixed success here. So
I crush Lila.
you don't crush Lila. You toss her out and take her place. In this moment, you feel the apparition take hold of your body. Lila and now Jacob, you see Jane become possessed before you. His hulking body straining under his trench coat now. You can see like these rippling muscles, right? You have rippling muscles, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I like big, slabby, crazy looking striated.
Yeah. Would you hulk out of your trench coat if you become possessed and it tried to take over your body?
I don't know if I would choose to, but I could see the reaction between my reaction to it grabbing.
That's what I'm looking for. So you can see his trench coat begin to try and bust at the seams as he, as his once 6'6" form seems to stretch out
now
much
it's 8.
taller.
Yeah. All I'm doing is standing up.
Yeah, he just looks like he's no longer hunching over.
Yeah, it's big slabs, huge slabs of muscle, and kind of a almost rocky, pebbly, callousy skin.
Perfect. So perfect.
And I also have
wait.
the weakness of sunlight.
That's right.
If
How do
my
you
skin
directly
is
react
exposed
to
to
the
sunlight, I have a problem. I slow down.
Oh shit! So he gets kind of slow.
Physically, I'll get slower and slower until I kind of stop moving. If I stay in the sunlight.
This is crazy. Okay,
It's
Jacob,
almost like a paralysis.
You see Jane become Hulkamania.
Do I see this?
I mean,
I was out by the car.
Yeah, you'd stumbled away from the car, and you would see it kind of crumple behind you. It isn't exploding or on fire, so you can collect your things again. And kind of as you sit up and get your bearings again, you would see off the way into the graveyard, Jane hulking out and his becoming much more or much larger out in the the graveyard. I keep saying it. And there's another ghostly apparition out there, I believe. And Lila, You've just been thrown from it, so you're like lying prone on the ground. But yeah, Jacob, you would see all this.
I would be yelling to Lila to see if she is okay.
Okay.
As I'm running up and trying to get Jacob's attention, or not Jacob, Jane's attention, and see if Lila knows something to do to depossess Jane. So I'm guessing salt's not gonna work this time.
Oh, remember, there is
Sage.
another one of these out there in the field. Not full-size Jane-possessed ones, but...
Oh. Then yeah, I'll probably make my way over to that one to
Lila, for what it's
probably
worth,
pull
you
the
are
Jane
okay.
and toss salt on. But yes, I am yelling to her to make sure she's okay.
I'm not okay. I'm at 3 harm.
Never mind, she's not so okay.
We got the infirmary. We'll get you there. Just don't take
I
any
would
more.
just
Food.
give you a thumbs up to seem tough.
Just make it to the
Alright.
next
Between you
episode.
and me, she's
Yeah.
not okay.
Yeah, I'll go try and take care of the one that's still
Okay.
forming, not possessing anything yet. And
Are
see
you
if
also
she,
a pocket sand aficionado, or do you have pocket
I am.
shotgun, sand shotgun or something?
I bust out my bug assault gun, and shoot it.
Do you
No,
believe they
I,
sell these things for $15 on eBay?
They do. Supposedly they work.
Do you want to just give it the same stats as a shotgun?
That'd be awesome.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, at least against this kind of monster.
Yeah.
How did this firefly
Alright.
get in the house? We don't have the window open. Bro, go away. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead and attack it.
All right. So that is kick some ass, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And shotgun is.
I'm going to give you a hard choice. It can either destroy the apparition and destroy your gun, at least for the rest of the episode, the rest of the session. Or rather, mystery. Let's say that. Rest of the mystery.
Okay.
Or, I'm trying to think of something else. Or, you can kill it. And take damage yourself rather than destroy your shotgun.
I'll take the one harm.
Okay.
It was just one.
Yeah, I didn't want to make you do the full shotgun. I don't think that you would react to
Okay.
salt in the same way. Okay.
That works.
It phases out. Jane, do you have any good moves here? What do we got? Oh, you already used your unholy strength. Can you get to use that all the time? You do. That's just like a passive.
For my roll weird instead of tough to kick ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of my things are passive
That's excellent.
or unconscious. There's not a lot that I do that's really other than intentional. I just,
I'm gonna make
Jump
you
far
do
and
it
throw
though, Jane. Roll kick some ass as your body, as you could watch your body attack Jacob as you try to drop a fist directly onto Jacob.
I will argue that I am much slower
Okay.
than
How
I
do you
was,
argue?
unless
Well,
that for
well,
some reason.
I'll take that argument. Are you going to? Do you want to have a modifier,
Um,
or take a modifier away because you're +3 weird?
I don't know. Sure.
Well, which is it? What do you think it
You know,
should be?
whatever. I mean, I don't know. I mean, hell, who knows? If you're possessed by a ghost, maybe my body doesn't react in the same way. I don't know.
Big true.
Dad, I got the job.
You got the job.
Congratulations, whoever
Very
that is.
excited.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats.
He's very excited about working down at a grocery in town this summer, even though he's too young to do it technically. But whatever.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, young man. Sorry, my head just got
Also,
derailed.
or
Mhm.
alternatively,
Mm-hmm.
can I fight this thing to not attack Jacob?
Let's think about that. How would you? I can appreciate you like your internal having some kind of psychic fight.
Yeah, suppressing it, just trying to keep it from acting out.
Roll
Hold
tough.
it in. Oh, okay, this is a bad one. Not as bad as charm, but not great.
Ooh. No.
Let me just get that experience up.
Roll your attack.
Okay. Boom. Unholy strength.
Ow.
Total success.
Jacob, Jane absolutely crushes you. What is your normal damage from punch kick? 2?
From punching, it's 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't try to headbutt
I'm
him.
just glad I didn't headbutt you. No. I gotta get in close for that.
He like Hadouken punches you. Lila, scrambling on the ground.
Out.
Okay, yeah, that's what she's been doing. So she scrambled up from being prone,
Mm-hmm.
and while not Jane went over to or Jacob, she started moving around him and Jacob, laying out a salt circle for her spell of banishment.
Okay.
So now she will enact that spell of banishment.
Okay. So he's super slow, and you're trying to do you said you're doing an assault circle to banish the spirit from Jacob, or sorry, Jane?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I did a circle of salt around him and Jacob, and now I'm flicking more salt at him and saying, "Be gone!" And that's gonna do the thing. It's gonna do the trick. Enough.
I'm splashing him with holy water too while she does that.
Could that be a help?
I don't know. Would that be
Extra 10?
I don't know. What would hurt Jane?
I think the holy water would hurt the thing inside. So they're doing exorcisms.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, this is it works, Lila. You're able to banish the spirit back to the ground, but in so doing, Jane, you take 2 damage. You have been just absolutely drained from this experience.
Would my unquenchable vitality work or not for this?
Not for this. This is me just giving you 2 damage.
Okay.
Does he get one?
Don't get used to it.
Immortal?
Well, technically that too, but I don't know if that would.
Let's go with immortal. That'll trigger because of your yeah. That feels more.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll take 1.
You find yourself in the middle of this graveyard. maybe a little more shaken up.
I've probably fallen over.
Yeah. At least
And I
hunched
can't
over
Yeah.
a headstone or two. You probably broke a couple while you were all fucking around out here.
Mm-hmm. Probably, yeah. But I really can't move.
You okay?
Oh, fuck, you're huge. That's right. So you guys, Lila and Jacob, you would see Jane has torn off shirt and everything, and he's huge, and he's definitely extremely slow. I don't know if you know exactly realize.
Jacob
know
will
anything, I don't think.
Jacob will get a blanket or something and put it over him.
I mean, Jacob, do you
okay?
know?
Did I hurt you?
I think he would have an idea,
I
having
think
worked
that
around him enough that
You
I
guys aren't real
noticed
buds, right?
I mean, he lives with me.
Yeah.
I would
I
just
would,
give
I would
that
assume.
to Jane to decide, but that's me.
Okay.
Well, that's the
Well-
thing. Once if he became friends with Jacob, he wouldn't really hide anything.
Okay.
And I mean, he noticeably changes his behavior from inside to outside
Fair
at
enough.
nighttime to
Okay,
daytime.
perfect.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
what I was
so
saying. That
crazy obvious.
Jacob
Okay, I
would've
didn't understand. I
picked
didn't
up on that.
realize that that was how deep it went. But perfect.
Like,
Then
he's
yeah, you
got
could
this-
definitely get him
yeah.
a blanket or something to cover his back.
So then I'll just crawl under the whole thing like a puppy.
Did I hurt you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. How's Jacob?
You see him over there doing the finger on either side of the nose and trying to adjust it, get it
Put it
straight.
back.
Yeah, doing like the kind of half yawn thing to kind of like, all right, is it set?
It's about
Okay.
to crack.
We would break to commercial probably in this moment and then come back to you guys, and you can choose. I would either set you guys outside the church itself, kind of looking at the overturned car, or in the graveyard still licking your wounds.
Probably looking at the overturned car.
Okay.
Oh, shit, what did that?
Oh, that was the lightning bolt that hit the car.
Freak lightning out here? Weird.
It's weird.
Yeah. Do you want to call your friends and let them know about this
Yes.
as well? And let's
Really
hump it
should.
back to the house. It's like if we cut through this field, this graveyard over on the other side, like we can cut down those streets and get home in like a third of the time.
Yeah. Do you have Bactine and bandages?
Oh, I got a whole infirmary at the Haven.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and it'll take care of the two of us. Oh.
I'm not entirely
Yeah, I got-
sure what to do with the car, but you guys could definitely walk your way back. You aren't entirely far from his home. In the
Yeah.
grand scheme of
Well,
things,
that's why
it's
I
like
figured-
3 blocks as the crow flies.
I kind of assuming they'd come and
You have
Like,
collateral
have
ghost
it towed
insurance,
and
don't
stuff.
you?
yeah, I got collateral.
Especially
You
He's
are
got-
keeping
he's
up
got
on those
insurance
payments,
on it,
right?
but-
Yeah. You're current. You're good. In good standing with the guild.
Oh yeah, that car, yes, because he needs that to get around for work, so he can't afford to lose it.
Perfect. You're able to scramble under there, Jacob, and collect your drone footage and things. Collect any particulars you might need.
Yeah,
any of
I
you,
want my
really.
film and all that.
Yeah. Do you guys just take a walk back towards
Hobble.
hobble
Yeah.
back
Mhm.
towards the infirmary?
Yeah.
As
I'll
late
lean on Jane if it lets me.
as
Get under the blanket with me.
as late afternoon wanes into early evening and it turns into dusk, you probably perk up a bit as you make your way back to. Sorry, Jane. You probably perk up a little bit as you guys eventually make your way back towards Jacob's home. You all are able to make it to his infirmary, unassaulted, unaccosted. You do a little bit of jaywalking. You jump a couple fences, walk through people's property, take shortcuts, but you get there. And you wanted to do what when you got here? Do you guys need to roll like Healy stuff? What does the infirmary
It just
do for
says
you?
the infirmary, you can heal people and have the space for 1 or 2 to recuperate. The keeper will tell you how long any patient's recovery is likely to take, and if you need extra supplies or help.
I think it's supposed to function like a small private hospital
Yeah.
for people who are really messed up.
For your current injuries, I think, Jane, you're going to need to really pack on those electrolytes, pound down some Gatorade. Lila, you're a bit shaken up. You fell downstairs. Probably just laying down. Made sure that you don't fall asleep in case you have a concussion.
I have 3 harm. I got ghost.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, you did get.
In me.
That's right. And then you got kicked out of the ghost.
In my lungs.
That's right. Never mind. You probably do.
Mm-hmm.
How do you figure we treat this in the infirmary?
Well,
I did look up the rules for first aid, and basic first aid, as long as it makes sense, any character can do it for another character. It only heals one, it doesn't do anything about stabilization, and you can only heal an injury once. And then all the other
one source, right?
Yeah, you can only heal like one injury. You can't like keep first aiding a broken arm. You could only
what page?
Or a broken nose or something. Can't keep straightening it and getting more hit points.
Yeah, you can't just fix it in one go. You're doing it over.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't just build it up and keep going. So we basically can do like 1 hit point, 1 harm.
Cool.
And every other healing in the book, I went through and looked at the moves. It's like all the other ones that playbooks have are better in some way or another.
The first aid.
So even if we,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, even if we get back there and like do first aid on each other, we're only healing. Like Lila's only getting 1 hit point.
Yep.
All right, we each get 1 harm back.
Yep, that's basically what it says.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Makes
require
sense.
a move or anything like that. You just kind of can lick your wounds, heal up, and get 1 back.
Lila, you use magic on yourself.
Magic isn't for stuff like that.
Okay.
Besides, I'm honestly a lot better at breaking things. I'm so sorry, you guys. I shouldn't have run ahead like that.
It's okay. I'm glad you're all right. I'm gonna go into the black room, or the dark room, I should say, and start developing the film.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm going into the black room.
Right? Like I was like, oh, why did I say that? The dark room.
I'm going into the room of death. I'll turn to Lila and say, did those spirits look the same as the weird spirit that came out of Abigail? Or were these just generalized evil
I think I
ghost
made them.
spirits?
Wait, say that again?
Me or Grace?
I thought Grace said something.
Oh,
Yeah, I said I thought I made them by failing my roll and accidentally.
Yeah, she kind of
reaching out.
accidentally summoned them.
okay. So there's
Which
no
is what
reason
she'll
to think
say.
that somehow. Yeah,
Oh, you'll
they're
be
not
honest.
connected to.
She's always honest.
Oh, well, there you go. They did not seem particularly like the one that attacked.
Okay.
This might be stupid, but I'm classifying it as like more of a in my head. It's more of a blacky murky. Whereas the ones you just fought in my head, of course, are just these like generic ghosty apparitions that she summoned to attack you guys on accident. You just kind of disturbed their rest, so to speak.
No, that makes total sense.
Woke up a couple cranky guys. So yeah, I guess she would tell you that she accidentally summoned them, which is the truth. Jacob, you said you went into the dark room to check out your.
I want
your
to develop
film?
the film that I took.
Awesome, you're able to.
All the pictures I took.
Yeah, you're able to definitely take care of that. Go ahead and give me an investigative mystery as you check out all those photos and look what's going on.
Got an 8.
And specifically, when you're looking at these pictures, remember you also have the pages from the diary. What exactly did you take pictures of? Just all around the room and stuff?
All around the room. I took when
Okay.
I got attacked by the drapes. I was taking pictures of that. I was trying to see if I could catch any signs of an apparition.
It's funny. As you with your mixed success, as you look back and you kind of take in these pictures together, you notice that when you took like some aerial photos, because you said you used your drone thing, right? You took some like more aerial overhead photos, not so much aerial because they're in a room, but these overhead photos of each room. You notice that as you look at them back and forth, you notice these kind of changes in the shadows, and you kind of turn them together, and they all make this kind of strange symbol that it looks like two crosses stuck together from the bottom. So if I would show you it would. If you were here to get here, I would just draw for you, but I didn't do that. And it looks like weirdly, it looks like the papers are kind of arranged that way when you look at them from above, and the final resting place of like the drapes look like that. This kind of strange symbol, and you're able to etch it out, or rather draw it out, so that you could show others if you desired.
I will, and I'll actually probably go ask Lila if she recognizes it.
Lila, you do not.
Oh, okay.
Send to me, sorry.
What's that? You're kind of hard to hear, Lila.
Oh no.
I don't know, you're just kind of quiet to me. I don't know. It's okay. You're good. You'll be bumped up in post. Don't worry. Anyway, no, you don't really recognize the symbol. No.
Okay.
Lila, I should say. So
we've got that. We've got the symbol. We've got the journal. I would like
Mhm.
to start reordering that.
Okay. I'm still trying to think your other mixed success, but I'll just put it in my pocket. What when you roll investigate, I guess, does anybody help him out or come down and go into his dark room and or is that allowed? Is this you time, Jacob? Is this?
Oh no, they can come in. They just. I mean,
Is
it's you got to go through the. It's the round doors that you push the
Mhm.
door inside. It's kind of like that idea, but it's for a single person. Keeps all the light out.
There you go.
Makes sense. Sure.
So.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would be
I prob-
intrigued since you showed me the symbol.
I probably wouldn't go in.
Doesn't fit through the door well, or
Relax. It's probably not that well.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. You had something to say?
No, I wasn't gonna. There wasn't anything specific I was gonna say.
Fair enough. So as you and Lila kind of go through, go ahead. Who wants to do the collating of the, and who wants to help out? I want to do a help out thing. Who wants to
I
try?
can help out. I guess either one, because I'm assuming collating is
Lila
gonna
and
be
Jacob.
You're the boss.
Investigate a mystery for the collate.
Say it again.
Is that
Investigate a mystery for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have? I have +1 for both sharp and cool. So.
Same.
Same.
Okay.
So it's
All right.
a toss up. Whoever wants to do which.
I'll do the investigate a mystery.
Okay.
This is a good bump if you can give it to him. Huge.
Oh. I'm using a luck.
Well,
You don't
the
need
help
to.
out
You
puts
get a
you
mixed.
past.
Yeah, the help out gave you
Give you
a
some
mixed
success.
success.
That's true. I thought I automatically failed.
No, she's gonna give you the help out because it's just because it's a total success. So it just bumps you up 1, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Which is all you need.
Yeah.
With no baddies for me.
Okay. As you, I'm just gonna give you what happened here, Jacob, as you poke through the documents, something you're very good at. You kind of suss out that Ezekiel was definitely up to something. It looks like he was a bit into the occult. He has a bunch of pages that he's dedicated to some spells. He's attempted failures and what he believes to be successes, and his pursuits of raising the family to bring back old family members. You also read that the town caught wind of what he was up to and didn't like it. But the journal abruptly ends.
Disgusting.
Okay, so he was trying to raise the dead, so the town did probably come together and kill him.
I can see why.
Did I see that symbol in his journal at all?
Yeah, you did. It is like his signature thing that he does at the end of every one of his journal entries. It's like his own little weird signature.
Like a sigil?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Well, maybe somebody tried to raise him. Maybe somebody did raise him.
I'm wondering if somebody did raise him. Do we check out that room in the library? The hidden one?
Mm.
Because there was a bunch of books in there, right?
Yeah, there was other stuff too, I think.
Uh-huh. Talking about the library, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Hidden
hidden
one.
room in the library. That might be we might be able to find something there.
Yeah. We could still also chase the ghost, although it's harder
Yeah.
to know where it's gotten to now. But
True. I was thinking that we had taken care of it, not thinking about those ones who you had brought in on accident.
yeah, sorry about that.
You guys
It
Again.
happens.
again.
Yeah. Not again though. It won't
Yeah.
happen again.
I mean, he had his own Ouija board incident after all.
Right? I can't say it. I mean,
But you're like a professional journalist. I'm a professional magician.
That would be like you publishing a lie. You
yeah.
wouldn't publish a lie, would you?
Oh, Jacob's better
No.
than that.
Oh, too good, too good. Okay. Unfortunately, because of your mixed success, you accidentally dropped the papers and whatever fluid that you used to develop your film, and it basically erases everything on the paper.
Oh,
Dissolving the
that
inks.
sucks. Damn it! It's a good thing I took photographs of every page.
Right? Always good.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically what I can give you out of that stuff. Hello?
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got all that information. Yeah, I mean, going and seeing because I kind of wonder if what Jane was saying is more accurate. Did he bring her back? Did she die and he brought her back? And that's why his body's not out there. She was trying to do that.
Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Well, you guys said you wanted to look something up.
Why now? He died a while ago. Why now? What happened recently?
Right?
And
Unless it was this. Yeah, because like his body's not there, so. Yeah.
and there
Never
never
been
was
there.
a body there. So where was his body?
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing this as Jane. Where was his body from when he died? Is it even
Yeah.
him though? Could it be someone else? Something else?
Yes, it could be.
I kind of want to go back to her house and find something of his and use it to find his body.
It's a good
I
idea.
like it.
'Cause I feel
I
like
had
the
his notebook
journal
still.
won't work. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Without-
if I
As soon
had
as the
his-
car reforms, we can go head back.
yeah. Open the garage door and
The
there's the
car
car.
respawns.
Jump back in and crazy how this garage works.
You'd think it's magic.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't give you your car back quite yet.
So yeah, I guess we're hoping it to back to her house.
No. You know, there you can. We'll use my bus pass.
All three of us.
I mean,
Although, if there's bus passes, we could probably just buy bus
right?
passes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like,
Yeah.
it's like 4 blocks. I mean, it's not that far.
It's
to
true.
walk.
It's not a big town.
Oh, it's that close. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
So where are we going, guys?
We're hoofing it over to the Abigail's house to
Abigail's
get
house.
something of Ezekiel's.
Touche, Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Okay. You return to the Ezekiel mansion? The Ezekiel, estate? Or sorry, not Ezekiel. The
Hawthorne Estate.
Hawthorne, thank you. The Hawthorne estate?
Now said it like 4 or 5 different ways. The state of Hawthorne.
Don't
Sorry.
worry. Leave a comment below where we messed up. If you remember the name correctly, and want to correct me, leave a comment below.
All right. I'm leaving a comment below next week when I listen to
Good. It's called engagement, baby. I need it.
it.
It's great for the algorithm. You guys return to the Ezekiel estate. What do you do again? You're looking for a clue, something?
Something of Ezekiel's.
Yeah. Did the people from the society show up to process the scene or something? Is her body just still kind of hanging out there in its brace?
I want to go with that. Yeah, I want to go with they didn't heat it
Get to
immediately.
it.
Did you say that it was an absolute emergency? Like,
Oh.
just that there was some kind of
Get to it,
disturbance
I'm
on the
sure.
property?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you left it vague like that, they probably put it on the back burner until somebody comes around it next day, scheduled for the next day. So no, to answer your question, there's not been a cleanup crew or any kind of miskatonic activity.
Okay, good. So then we can just go up to study and find something of his.
Probably.
That feels like the most his room, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you need something in particular? Are you looking for something like... Well, investigate a mystery. What can you find? I mean, you got plenty of papers that are
there
his,
any,
but... Go ahead.
Organic materials like hair, fingernails, teeth, bones. Oh. Somebody's getting possessed by a ghost again.
My,
Your turn,
Lila.
Jacob.
Lila levels up.
Does my
She does.
Does
oh
my
God.
failure from before get me an experience, or because it was a help out, it actually is a mixed success?
I think that means it's a mixed success, so you wouldn't get
Okay.
the experience.
Just checking.
I know.
Which
I know.
failure did you have?
My
you rolled a
investigative
failure and
mystery.
got bumped up to a 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not experience because you didn't end up being a failure.
That worked
All right.
really well, by the way. Very, very proud of you guys.
Yeah, that was.
Clutch, they may say.
Yeah.
Man was about to spend a luck picking
Yep.
up some papers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you were doing it in a dark room. Kind of a weird place to collate papers, but here we are. Lila failed. As you kind of poke around the room, you find yourself unable to find anything particular because, as I mentioned, the room had been thoroughly thrashed. The study has papers strewn everywhere, particularly personal items, things like like locks of hair or something like that. They are lost in this chaos of the room. There's no way you're going to be able to pick anything out of.
What about like a pipe or like a smoking jacket?
Sure. My problem is she rolled a failure more than anything than her not finding something.
Yeah.
Because Lila, you did say you went up to the study and started to kind of rummage around and try and find something of his.
But there's nothing good in here, guys. This is a mess. This is heck.
Should we go to other parts of the house and look?
I mean, the house is your casa right now. But with that failure, you would be able to find something in this home without a doubt. He lived here. Well, I mean, actually, I take that back. He wouldn't necessarily be able to find it because it was like 40 fucking years ago. It's not like he lived here, 2 years ago or a month ago. A lot of his personal items have probably been put away, stowed away.
Well, that's what we gotta find. We gotta find the little boxes with his stuff crammed in. To the attic
or basement.
Yeah.
There's never bad things in attics or basements.
Nope.
Michael, there's never any bad things, Michael.
Never.
No
That's
bad
weird
things.
because this basement there was some bad
Michael.
things.
There's nothing but bad things in this attic and basement. It's weird.
As you
Like there's extra bad things.
As you step down into the basement, I don't have a map for this one. You guys can just use your imagination. A room, it looks like a normal wooden staircase, and you come to the end, and there's a door that opens up, and you step into what seems to be like another world almost. There is a central ritual table in their basement. Clearly someone, maybe her, has been doing something, and you do see this corpse, this desiccated corpse laying in the center of the room on this tablet as this swirling spirit
As what?
as a swirling spirit begins
Okay.
move around the room chaotically, and in that moment seems to jumpstart the corpse in front of you, entering it, and it gasps, taking in a hard, raspy breath. And its eyes open to you guys. Dead eye sockets, with no eyes actually in them. As it now looks towards you, and kind of around you, you see other apparitions kind of raising from these little alcoves in the basement. Looks like Abigail had more than just a little family. So yeah, you found something terrible in the basement.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a lot to unpack for you guys.
Close the door.
What's that? Sorry.
Close the door.
Yeah, you just closed the door. So yeah, we would
Oh.
break to commercial, come back. You guys close the door.
Being against it.
Sam and Dean look at each other, and Dean goes, "I don't want to go in there." And Sam just kind of shrugs at him, like, "Hey, this is the job we have, you asshole. You started this whole thing." What do you guys do after finding this and what seems to be the body of one Ezekiel Whitmore coming? Sorry, not Whitmore.
Did that spirit
Hawthorne.
that went into Ezekiel's body look like the spirit? The spirit?
Yes.
Okay.
The one Jane witnessed? Yeah. Or sorry, Lila witnessed? Seep out of the mud, the
Yeah.
clump? Yes.
I call
Yeah.
Max for assistance.
Yeah, Max will fix it.
Oh, is Max here? Can he join real quick? Let's go. No. Damn. You guys need Max. Oh, do you think it's time for
Oh,
end of
he'll be around.
session before you? Is that what you're implying? Let Max
I think
save the
so,
day.
yes.
Steps into the room.
Yeah.
I've got this, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll solve it. He's got
I
this.
know
Or he'll
exactly
call us
what to
back
do.
and be like,
I mean, you're killing me. You're
I'll be there soon. Not yet.
we'll have to do. It's gonna make for a really weird next episode because we're gonna have to do like
No,
half-half.
I was joking. We can, if we're like there, we can do it. We got this.
Well, I think we should have Max come. We should not tell Brian any of this. Don't let him watch the video and throw him into the situation like we didn't tell Max anything. Just go in there, Max. You could just go in there. Don't worry about the spirit.
that'd be funny.
Pocket sand works every time.
Pocket sand. The pocket sand is
Or
just
salt,
salt,
pocket salt.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pocket salt.
A nocturne necessity, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, they sell them everywhere.
Yeah.
The baggies.
Makes for real dry hands, but you know. We can end a
That's why
session
you keep them in the
if
bag.
that's what you think
Everybody
is
has high
appropriate.
blood
I
pressure.
mean, we are butting 7 minutes up against our time.
Yeah, I need experience because I have one more, and then I can.
Fair enough. Let's do end of session. I'll figure out how to make the next episode work. Sorry, viewers. Leave comments on how you hate that, and then we'll blame the players. I'm on your side, viewer. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. End of session. Where's my little cheat sheet where it tells me all that stuff? I never remember. Well, did you save anybody from certain death?
Mm.
Killed somebody. Lila killed somebody.
She may have been a bad person, though. So
Right?
She was a bad person.
Yeah.
Saved people
Oh,
from her,
that's right.
probably.
Yeah.
You saved. Yeah. You saved the
absolves
town.
you from that sin. So there you go.
I don't think there's anybody else that was in the episode, was there?
No.
Did you learn anything new about a fellow hunter?
Yes. A more specific thing that
Understanding of Jane's alopecia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what is some? I'm doing these all the top of my head. What are? Oh, did you solve the mystery? No.
And
She
something
learned
about the
something
world.
new in a. Yeah.
Yeah, there's people doing necromancy in the town.
Mhm. Also, we basically solved the mystery of Mr. Hawthorne.
Right?
People have been talking about that for decades.
Yeah.
But that's 2, right? You learned something new about, and what was the other one? You definitely did something.
Saved people from certain death.
Not really.
Oh,
We did that one.
no, we
I
killed
thought it was
the.
different.
We did.
We killed the.
We learned
Abigail.
about the hunter and we learned about the world.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
hunter being you.
Well, I think at least one gives you one experience, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, 1 and 2 both give you 1 XP. So
Yeah, go ahead and take an experience,
okay.
guys.
Power.
Guys, thank you for joining me tonight. It was an extended. I think this is what we're gonna do for the new norm. 3-hour sessions, hopefully.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked my wife. She said it was okay. We just had to go on more dates.
Sweet.
Oh.
So it worked
Well,
out for everybody.
perfect.
it does.
Yeah.
So awesome, guys. I had about. I think we. I mean, if we tightened it up, we probably would have finished tonight, and I think that would have been awesome. And I think we can make that happen in 3 hours. I think it. I don't know. It worked. I think it worked really well tonight. So thank you guys for.
Yeah, I think it could
extending the
become the
time.
norm to do that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank everybody.
No, thank you. It was fun.
I'm glad you guys had fun. I will give you your 3 minutes back.
Woohoo!
Yay. All right.
Good night.
See y'all later.
Night, guys. Have a good evening.
Bye.